Hey guys, we're live and we're back again, and we're at the Eiffel Tower. Like you can see, it was very close to our campus. Yet another advantage of, I think, being an emlyon student. And we have the class delegate here. If you heard about what Margarita and Clement, the tips that they gave you, one of them was like about the class delegate. So since she's the class delegate, I think she knows more about student experiences because she keeps hearing a lot of them like on a daily basis. So let's hear it from Anne-Claire about what she feels and how is the experience.
So I would say, well, obviously this is a bit difficult this year since we're all apart, but I think there's still a very strong sense of community, and I think people are trying to socialize as well, and it's nice to see as well as a delegate point of view, because as Priyanka said, I'm receiving a lot of messages from different students, and I just found out that people were just super nice in general, like just being supportive sometimes and not just complaining about something or anything, and it was very, like, it really was nice to hear. And as I am French, I'm used to have people complain a lot. This is not just stereotypes, right? This is kind of true. We love to complain about stuff, and the thing is, to have so much different nationalities, it's nice to actually be able to work with different people and from different culture. So yeah, I really like that about being at the emlyon.
That's really nice and that's great. So Antariksh, I think you've been in Paris already, right?
Yes.
And how was your experience, and how was your life before being a student, and like right now, how is it different?
So, yes, I can say it's totally different now, because when I came last time, I can see so many people around here, and it was so much crowded, and it was so much fun to be here. And after when I came here as a student, so I was more excited to be meeting everyone, but since Corona happened, and very few people are here at this time now, but it's very good. That experience is totally different, and I am really enjoying the Zoom classes.
They've been super innovative with them, and
yes,
it's amazing.
It was very good that they changed to the online sessions so fast, and yes, they are managing it very well. So yes,
I think the early maker thing totally makes sense,
Yes,
because
yes.
they totally adapted to the current situation. Apart from this, it's a question for both of you. How do you feel being an emlyon student outside of the campus?
okay. So since it's a very reputable business school, so whenever I tell them that okay, I'm from emlyon, they are like, oh, very nice that you got admission there. It's really hard to get into emlyon, and I feel very proud that I am a part of it now. So yes, it's very good.
Yeah, for me as well, I mean, I think even though we're from different countries and stuff, in France it's also very recognized, and so people always tell me congratulations in getting in, and especially since it's a specialized master as well, so it's very limited to a certain number of people, and I think also the people that will employ you for, in a few months time now will recognize that, and I think it's amazing from the name of the school, but also from the program we're in. It really makes a difference.
I think the most funny part is that whenever I meet people, they ask me, okay, you're from a different university, and which university are you from exactly? And I'm like, oh, emlyon. Oh my god, that's really a reputable university, and I tried there and I didn't get an admission, so I had to go for some other university. So at some point in time, like I feel like boasting about it, but it's totally amazing.
Yes.
And so tell us more about how your experience, like being a French national, has been.
Yeah, well, I am super glad that we were not so much French. Well, I love French people, don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking that it's nice to be around people that are not, the same as you are, and also the opportunity to speak in English every day. Otherwise, I would lost it all. And I miss kind of also the United Kingdom, and this is a way for me to reconnect as well. And I mean, yeah, being around so many different nationalities for me is such a huge opportunity and such a huge benefit. And I think we learn also from that so much, because we worked in very different groups, and because we work with different nationalities, and I had to be like, my way of working changed so much from one group, from one project to the other. And I think this is
totally.
It's fun to work with different persons, and they all are from different nationality, and I think there's the plus point of our course.
Our program particularly, because we are 37 nationalities.
Yes, 37 nationalities. So every time there is a new group, you have a new nationality in your group, and it's very fun to interact with them. So yes, it's a very good experience.
Definitely. And I think people are also super open.
Yes.
Because I've seen, every time I met a new people that I've never seen before, it's strange if you ever becomes a delegate. It's super nice, but it's strange because everyone knows you. and you don't necessarily know everyone, but it's funny, really.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that even we've got an opportunity to
meet our delegates.
Although we are in the same batch, in the same group, but yeah.
Yeah, this is because of the situation, of course, but this is super nice to see how welcoming people are.
Yes, they are really friendly.
But I keep troubling her a lot for all the project work and everything. Excuse me, Anne Claire, how is this supposed to happen? And she's like,
I'm here. That's my job. That's my job. So I'm not complaining. But I still think maybe for delegates sometimes it's difficult to coordinate. But since we're a big group, and you also get the opportunity to work with different people if you ever are a delegate. And for us, well, we're 3 French people, 1 from Morocco, and the third person, Yanni, is Greek. So different nationalities as well.
Nice.
So amazing. I think the experience is pretty much about such the diversity, and that's what makes it unique, really. And the learning experience.
You know what? Despite the situation, I really wanted to make it to France and Paris, most of all, because I love traveling. I've been to, I think, 3 or 4 different countries, and I love traveling, and I love to know more about what people eat, their culture, how they live, meeting new people. And from the time I've been here, although people don't understand French, English when I speak, and I don't understand French, there is a connect. We somehow
manage
with the
what
symbols and sign language and everything. And oh my God, from the time I've come here, I think I'm in love with baguettes. Croissant, baguette.
Pain au chocolat.
Chocolat chaud.
Chocolat chaud.
Oh yeah, for you guys, it's chocolat chaud is hot chocolate. It is amazing.
Yes, it's one of my favorites.
And fromage. Yeah, you literally have a section, different sections of breads, of fromage.
Fromage is cheese. Okay.
Yeah. And we're learning French.
Yes.
So we'll keep doing that. So
French food is quite amazing.
Yeah.
This is the thing I'm always missing when I'm traveling. I'm always missing my food, my country food. But I'm glad that you guys like cheese and stuff, because to be honest, it's quite weird the first time that you try some of them, like the bleu.
But they are good. Yes, they are good.
And then you have frog legs, you have snails, you have foie gras. You have so many stuff.
Oh, I've not tried all that.
You'll never get bored of French food because you have so many things to
Yes,
to
so
try.
many varieties. Yes.
Éclair au chocolat.
Yes.
Many chocolates. A lot of chocolate. If you like chocolate, you'll
Ah.
love French.
It's heaven. For dessert, it's heaven. You know,
Yeah.
it's
For
so
this- yeah.
tasty.
Oh yeah. I've never been to India though, so.
Oh,
I
you
wish
should
one day.
definitely be to maybe
And
Jaipur.
because I love
and-
Indian food.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Indian
But I have
food.
to try it from the inside
Mm.
because it must be different.
Yeah.
Mm. Definitely, you
Like
should.
genuine
visit.
Indian food.
Mm.
Not-
We'll do an exchange. You guys come to France,
Yes.
and we French come to your country.
I
We do an
think
exchange
yes,
program.
we have an emlyon branch in India also, in Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
Oh
would
yeah,
be
we
fun.
can go there.
Instead of Shanghai, you're like half Shanghai, half
Half India.
India.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be
Yes.
nice.
That would really be nice. But even though I love French food, I stick to Indian food a lot because I'm into a lot of spicy food. And like from the time I've been here, I think my flatmates initially did not know what chapati means, but now they are like, "Oh, you're making chapati." It's super interesting, and we did not have the rolling pin before. So my flatmate told me you can use a bottle, and that's how we made chapatis. So it's really about using the best of what you have.
Yes,
Here.
and
Student
for
life.
Yeah.
Indian students, you don't have to worry about buying any Indian groceries here because
Yeah.
you have a whole area, Indian area, in which you will find all the Indian groceries and everything. So it's really easy
Gardenol?
to find. Yes,
Gardenol.
Gardenol. Yes.
Yeah.
So now you have to
Interesting.
cook for us guys because I want to try this.
Oh, then you should try
Yes.
biryani.
Yes,
My
we-
flatmate loves biryani.
Mm.
Ooh, okay.
We are planning.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, good to know. We should actually do like this mixed culture dinner things, you know,
Yes.
where everyone brings one
Yeah.
dish from their
Yeah.
country.
Yes.
Since we are 37
Yeah.
nationalities,
Wow.
We
that
should
would be
definitely plan.
That
she'd
would be
love,
fun.
yeah, lots of dishes.
Yeah. So, how did you How did you guys think of emlyon, and how did you guys choose the program? How was the journey for you? I've already spoken about my journey. Like they've heard a lot. How was
Yes,
it for
so
you?
for me, I was looking for a program in which I can blend the business skills with the data science stuff,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
technical. Since I am from already a technical background,
Yeah, yeah.
so I was just trying to know some knowledge about the business also, so
Yeah.
that I can add business skills.
Hmm.
So I was looking for the program and I was like, okay, where to go and what to do. Then I got, actually my friend, he is already was there in emlyon Business School in the same digital marketing and data science program.
Really?
Yes. So I got in contact with him and I asked him about all the things that how it is, how's the program and all those things. So he told me, yes, it's very good, and emlyon Business School is one of the reputed schools in France. So you should definitely try to get here. So I was like, okay, then I saw all the courses and what is the curriculum. And
Yeah, yeah.
yes, it's really interesting, with the digital marketing and
I
data
was
science
like,
stuff.
the moment
yes.
I saw it, I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. Like, I had no further plans, like to study and do my masters or anything. But the moment I saw this program, I don't know like how I came across it. Probably I was searching for something related to my job, and I just saw this, and I'm like, okay, emlyon, and I didn't even know emlyon back then. But I did some research, and then I was like, okay, best at employability, like top school in France, has a blend of management and technical. In fact, for me, it was like entirely the opposite. I wanted to do
Yeah,
a bit
same.
of technical
Oh, nice.
because I've
Yeah.
never done coding and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, the way they teach here is like totally different.
Yes, and it's really good that they are starting from basics.
Yeah.
So it's
that's the
really
huge
nice,
advantage,
for
yeah.
a new person to join it. Either it's a technical or it's a management side.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think also the fact that we're still sticking to the basics, but then we are also going to kind of an advanced level.
Yes.
I know I have some friends into like engineering in like the technical and like coding stuff, and when I showed them what we were doing, they said, okay, this is quite advanced to do pandas, Python, and then going on to R.
Yes.
So I think it's both like, well, we are completely, debutante in this, beginner, but we're still managing, and I think it's also such a good challenge.
Yes.
For me, well, I knew emlyon since I'm French, so yeah. No, for me, like the name, I knew the name, but then I didn't know the program just yet, and I come from a background of like 4 years of bachelor degree, which was super general in international management, and I was really looking for a master that would be specialized, and I'm all into the whole digital marketing side. So compared to most people, I'm not so much into data science, but I'm starting to like it as well, so we'll see eventually.
Yeah, like I've been into the same field like for 7.5 years now.
Oh, okay.
I was working before this, so I literally did not have further plans to study.
Okay.
But yeah, like when I saw it, I was like,
You came
okay,
around.
data science is booming, probably this is the program. But I did my research and I came across other universities and other countries. I explored other countries as well. But this was the only place where they actually had this kind of program, like proper blend of
Yeah,
technicals and management.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's the same. I was really looking forward for something that blends everything. I had so much management already. I was bored of management. I really wanted to, get my hands in there and have some technical skills to get onto the business side, because then you are, like, for example, for a project manager kind of job, you are competing with engineer people that are a background in very technical side. And they usually outweigh you in a way that, they know better their team. So if you're working with developers, designer, of course, like, you have to know their language
Yeah,
in a
that's
way,
true.
Totally.
the lexic and everything. So I think it really is an advantage and a benefit for us to have such a blend. And the fact that the program is so unique, and also the Shanghai experience, if you ever.
Yes, we are hoping
Go.
our best. Yes, that we'll
But
be
I
able
think
to
they
go.
are figuring out some
Yeah, a
options
way.
for that. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'm completely up for to stay 14 days in a hotel. Like, I don't mind. I'll do it.
Yeah.
But
It's-
we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
this is not entirely up to us, right? So
yeah, it's the situation.
that's where it is.
Other than that, guys, it's super. If you're gonna come to France, let me tell you, it's gonna be super cold here
Yes.
because I'm from Mumbai and he's from Pune, and I don't think any of us is like used to like living in such cold temperature. The other day, you better get all your warm clothes and everything. But the other day, I literally had frostbites, and you don't see the sun here much, but when you see, it's amazing. It is amazing, and right now we're like sitting on very cold ground for you guys so that we can like shoot and everything, and we wanted to cover the Eiffel Tower, so as we promised so that you guys can see that. And we have one of our friends like standing there. She doesn't want to.
To show you can come around.
So I don't know, I mean, do you have any funny incidents that you want to share? Because
I think you can share those picnics which you have organized.
Oh, I
before.
didn't. It was Anna, because I was
Okay.
unfortunately well, this is an anecdote, not a funny one, but I actually was supposed to come earlier at emlyon, but I got sick. I got the like appendicitis, and like right before I left,
oh sure.
because I'm from Lyon,
Yeah.
and emlyon, so where the school is from, right? So my mom was really upset that I would go to emlyon but not Lyon. She was like, how come you're going to a school that is based in Lyon but you're not in Lyon? And I was like, oh well, the program is not. And so yeah, I didn't get to meet all of you at those picnics, but
I
I was not
there.
able to.
Yeah,
come
we were
you
not
were-
there in those
Mm.
picnics.
We were
I
not
think we
here.
came later.
But I think it was nice, and I hope we'll be able to make some others actually in
Oh,
January.
we
or-
can totally plan a dinner sometime.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
After we have like
It's just like 120 people is a lot, right?
Yes.
yeah.
And the thing is,
That's
if
the thing.
we keep on splitting the groups, sometimes it's a bit.
Yeah.
Or we should mix. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll see,
I'm
yes.
sure.
Switch.
But
So that's actually the best part of being here. We might not be on campus, and we obviously have to follow all the sanitary conditions. But you can still get to know people, like when you go to the shops, whenever you meet friends for projects. Most of us do the Zoom sessions for the projects, but I'm quite sure many of us also meet friends at their places, and it's fun.
definitely, yeah,
It's
I do. Or
definitely
like
fun.
at the library as well. You can go into a library and then do a group project over there. You can go for a walk. It's like less strict now since there's no lockdown anymore.
Yes,
It's
I
just
think after
curfew.
15 December it's
Exactly, yeah.
not
The
that much
lockdown
strict.
has now been
Yes.
lifted, and Paris is pretty beautiful actually. I don't think I've seen much places here, but I think this is the second time I've come to the Eiffel Tower. But there are a lot more places that are worth
Oh, yeah.
watching.
Yes.
Definitely.
So,
Sightseeing
I
is
think-
the best.
Yeah, I think other than being an emlyon student, Paris, like other than just the program, Paris was my second motivation. I was like, I love Paris. I just wanted to see it.
In a way, it's such a stereotype, but to be honest, it's also like it fulfills
Yeah.
some of the expectations.
Yes.
Really,
That's true.
this is the city of lights. That's true, kind of. And yeah, it's nice when you walk around Paris. Like even myself, I've been so much time to Paris. I've lived in Paris before for 6 months. And I still find myself just wandering around Montmartre or l'Île Saint-Louis, so those kind of places, really romantic places, by the way. And it's just really nice, and you usually don't really get bored of it. And so yeah, that's the nice
But
part.
other
about
than
Paris.
that, there are parks as well.
Yeah,
I mean, it's completely different than what we have in India, and I mean even it's pretty different how people have their pets here, because I love pets. I had like 2 dogs at home, and I mean the people, like the way they take your dogs for the walk and everything, and the way they keep your pets, it's very different. I don't think like I can bring my pet here.
Do you think do you feel like the French people it sticks to the stereotypes that you guys have from an Indian point of view? Like all the stereotype that you had on French people.
I don't think like I had any idea about how French people
Really?
are. Yeah, because I saw Emily in Paris after
Yeah,
coming
that's
here.
what I thought. Yeah.
Yes, in that I would like to comment, yes.
So I actually saw Emily in Paris after coming here, but I mean my experience was
Totally different. I can
Totally
say.
different, yes.
Because in that series they have shown the other side of French people.
Yeah.
But the French people whom I met, they are really good. They are really friendly.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
not so cold.
yes. So for me, I had a very good interactions with the French people. Yes,
That's
definitely.
same here.
I think
Like-
the part which is true in